workflow. Waiting on it to show up over here. It says it's connecting. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? We're live, and we will be starting this show momentarily. Give me 1 second as we prepare for CES 25 highlights and recaps. We're just trying to build right now. It's a lot going on, and we're going to talk about CES 2025, and yeah. So I should have faded that out. But here we go. We are live in the studio. We're officially back home. Still a lot of moving parts going on. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get this show started. So let's go. Welcome, everybody. Hope all is well with you. My name is Tallboy. We're here to simplify tech in a language that you can understand. And our goal is just to bring you guys some new rollouts, let you know what's going on in the world of technology, and just kind of breaking things down. So we had an opportunity, and when I say we, myself, Revis. We also had some new teammates come out and assist us. Solo is a friend of mine from Atlanta. He's not going to be available tonight. And then also a bestie, a good friend of mine from Las Vegas. She was already on the ground, and she said she would love to assist however she could in whatever capacity that may be. So she's actually going to be joining us momentarily. And we're going to be simplifying this technology and simplifying everything that's been going on. All right. So that's kind of what we got going on over here. And basically, hopefully people will tap in and join us. So let me see. We got to figure out where people are watching from. So let me see if I can get that on the screen. Tap in. Let us know where you're watching from. And I'll see if I can get you highlighted. All right. Let's see. Where are we at? There we go. Yeah, a little rusty here. Going into 2025. Rusty. That's not good. There we go. Is that right? Yeah. All right. Where are you joining us from? Type your city and state in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And I definitely would appreciate it. Shout out to Sheila Baker. I see you. Hit the spot 1006 is here. Revis is already here. You guys know we do start at 8 o'clock. I do need to do a better job of getting those promos rolling out a little bit more. As a reminder, Stewart Video Tech is here. What's going on, man? Please share the show. I was slacking a little bit, so let me know. If you can share, just take the share link, post it in your Facebook feed, post it, send a couple text messages out to a few people, because we got some great products that we don't want you guys to miss out on. All right. So let us know city and state where you're watching us from. And we're going to go from there. I got a friend here. She's here. And I definitely would like to say thank you for pulling up on me. She's from Las Vegas. I think that's where she is from. Full of energy. She knows her stuff when it comes to this social media game, because when I met her, she didn't have a large following, and now she's got over 500,000 followers, and she's crushing the game. And she said, you know what, Tallboy, I'm going to be a blessing, and I'm going to give some of my time to support you out at CES. So without further ado, y'all go ahead and y'all clap for the girl. Clap for the girl, because the girl is doing her thing. Charente. Charente Carr, otherwise known as Tay. What's happening? You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Loud and
Holla
clear.
if you hear me. What they say? Yeah, we can hear you.
For the one time. Yeah. I love it here.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. So real briefly, tell people who you are if they've never met you before. Let them know, and while I get you taken care of over here, let them know who you are.
Absolutely. Hi, my name is Charente Carr. I'm your multi-passionate bestie that just stays going down rabbit holes so you don't have to. I teach about lifestyle, personal development, and I game because I am your bestie. And we're going to have fun while we learn and laugh up the time. I'm all about uplifting you and reminding you that you can be aligned in your mind, body, and spirit. But until next time, I'm going to pass the mic back to Tall Boy because I'm excited to talk CES.
I think you're excited, and I'm excited as well. So hold on one second. We got some rules to the show.
Oh, snap.
What's up, everybody? Ha ha! I'm here, TVJ. It is a new year, and I hope y'all miss me, cause I'm back. Look, we got some rules to the show, all right? So if you don't mind, you guys should know the rules. Y'all know the rules, right? Watch on your phone or your TV, but you can only comment on the phone. I mean, that only makes sense, right? As always, we want you to be authentic and keep it real. And we want you to embrace this tech because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. And after what Tallboy told me he saw, this stuff is here. So it ain't even no point in even saying embrace it because it's here whether you like it, all right? So we are multi-streaming on multiple platforms. So come on over here to the Lab Tech Show. If you're watching somewhere else, LinkedIn, Facebook, or another YouTube channel, pull up on us. It's the Lab Tech Show. I got my man here. They said he was getting on their nerves playing that Sexy Man song. I really don't care. But I'm gonna let him get it, cause this is what he do. This put a smile on his face. Be smiling from New York all the way to California when we play this right here.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is? What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man, what your name is?
What your name is?
What your name is?
Uh-oh. Well, something happened. It didn't play. Why didn't it fire? Okay, hold on. It's supposed to fire off. It didn't fire. No, hold on.
It is.
Uh-oh. Something happened.
Somewhere.
Hey, the New York. Hey, where are you, Revis?
United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
Revis, what's happening, my man?
TVJ in the building. What's going on with you?
You miss me?
Oh, of course you know I do.
Oh, man, it's been a couple weeks since we didn't hung out, man. How you been doing?
In the infamous words of Bobby McFerrin, don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry. Be happy. All right, you're not stressed out or nothing, are you?
No, I'm not stressed out, but there's a lot of people hacking and coughing, and they made me do it.
Oh, you didn't get sick out there now, did you?
Yeah, I got sick and I was weak, and oh my goodness. But I'm coming back now.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, that's what's up. Well, look, we got this word of the day, but before we do that, where you at these days?
I am in a place called Cove, Texas.
Who?
Cove, C-O-V-E.
Oh, okay,
And
that's what's
I
up.
am not far from Houston. And I'm closer to Baytown, but I'm not far from Houston.
Ah, okay, not that far from Houston. Okay, that's what's up. Well, we got this word of the day. If I'm correct, it's called hackneyed. Uh, I'm gonna read the definition, and you know how to do the rest. Hackneyed is something is considered hackneyed when it is not interesting, funny, or anything that goes along with that. And because of being used too often, in other words, is neither fresh nor original. Now, the way the sentence reads, the new crime drama's characters are shallow stereotypes who engage one another in hackneyed dialogue. I have no idea what any of that means, Revis. Why don't you go ahead and break it down for us?
You know, hackney is a word I had to struggle with today because I thought about how we were when we were at CES. It was me, Charente, Solo, Tallboy, and everything we did was original. We had a bunch of fun, and it seemed like everything stayed fresh. The only thing that was hackneyed around there was me and Mr. Sexy Man. I think they got tired of it. But hackneyed is one of those words that considered, it's not funny. It's really not interesting. Sometimes driving is not interesting. It's not fun. It's hackneyed. The phrase that drive friendly the Texas way is one of those hackneyed words because there's nothing friendly about the way they drive. There's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing fun about it. There's nothing to keep your attention. And the way these people drive is dry and stale.
Okay.
Sort of like Atlanta.
I don't think there's nothing stale about Atlanta, but I kind of get your drift. Well, look, we want to ask the audience, if you're watching on your phone, let us know, how did Revis do on the word of the day? 1, this was good. I think you said it so masterfully. 2, this is very suspicious. 3, great way to start January. Or 4, hey, you were on a roll, but this is a hell no. Or 5, preach, Professor, preach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Right now, you getting a 4. That's not good. We gotta get you on the right track, my brother. Well, somebody said preach, Professor.
Oh, I got a 5 in there. Okay.
Okay, you got a couple 4s and a 5. Okay, well, I mean, they giving you some grace a little bit, but a lot of people were like, nah, they ain't feeling that.
Boy, it's a way to start the year off right.
Yeah, well, you had last week, didn't you? I wasn't around, but how'd you do last week?
I think I hit pretty good last week.
Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna see how you do. All right, they saying 4s and 5s. Okay, all right. Well, are you gonna hang out with us or you gotta go? Which one you gotta do?
I think I want to get out of Texas. I think I'm going to take off and get out of Texas.
Okay, well, you be safe on that road, okay?
All right. Maybe next week we could do it live with y'all next week.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. Charente, how did Revis do on the word of the day?
Struggle is a word that I like to use to describe some situations. And I can say I could do no better. So, yeah.
Yeah, you getting a lot of 4s over here, my friend. It ain't looking good. So, last week you did good.
I did something I didn't do in a long time.
What's that?
I went ahead and voted for myself. I gave myself a 5 this time.
Uh-oh,
Oh snap! Not him rigging the system.
Oh yeah, you rigging the system. We gotta go. All right, Revis, you be safe on the road. Any final words before we let you go? What'd you see at CES that made you say, "Wow"?
I seen my replacement,
What do you
the
mean?
autonomous truck.
Oh, okay.
But the thing that really made me say wow was the flying car.
Okay.
That was something different, a flying car. Because now I'm thinking we're getting way off in the future. And within the next 5 years, everything Tallboy told us about embrace this is coming. If you want to or not, it's going to be here.
So you did see it. Okay.
And man, oh man, these are really of the future. Only thing we was missing was Buck Rogers and Twiggy.
Well, we gonna see if we can find that autonomous vehicle, but if we don't find it, maybe we'll have it ready for next week. All right? Because you said it was a truck that drive itself, right?
And it had 21 different cameras on it.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you got a chance to see. I hate to say that it's your replacement, but at least you got a chance to see some technology that you thought was cool.
Oh, of course, I do that every year at CES.
Last thing before you get up out of here. You've been on the show for about a year and a half, 2 years, right?
Of course.
So from the time you came on the show to where you are now, how do you see this technology based off of everything that's been shown and displayed?
Well, I tell you what, when I came on the show, I came on here supporting Tallboy. I knew nothing about tech, but I could at least have a half an hour conversation now.
Okay.
I can seem like I'm tech savvy even if I'm not.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got some value out of it, my friend. Well, we're gonna let you go. Get on that road. You be safe, and yeah, you keep doing your thing. All right. You be good. Okay.
All right. Everybody make sure they hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next week.
All right, Revis. Be safe on that road, my friend.
All right. Thank you. Bye, you all.
All right, guys. Real briefly before Tallboy come back, I got a question for you that I would love for you to assist us with, if you don't mind. Go get on that road. You be safe. And yeah, you keep doing your thing. All right. What area of tech do you think that
Everybody make sure they hit that like and subscribe button, and
what area of tech do you think will take over in 2025? What area of tech do you think will take over in 2025? All right, let us know. 1, home tech, security, TV, doorbells. 2, food tech, appliances. 3, computers. 4, car tech. Or 5, hell, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. What area of tech do you think will take over in 2025? All right? Back to you, Tallboy. You handle that. You get it. You got it.
All right, guys. Yeah, that was a small little playback right there. But what area of tech do you think will take over in 2025? Let me know in the comments. Which one do you think? And we'll go from there. Let's see. Charente, what are your thoughts on that?
I would say I feel like it's going to be the smart house next. Like they're going to have a full rendition of smart houses that are popping up with the smart plazas that they're about to start building.
So you think smart houses are going to be that next wave?
I do. If we have the flying cars and we're in the Jetsons, it just makes sense to have a smart house.
Well, that makes total sense right there. Hit the spot 1006 says this tech is everywhere. So yeah, it is everywhere. Shout out to Mama D. I see you. You are in the building. I definitely thank you for tapping in. Dr. Fashion. Hey, Dr. Fashion, how you doing? I thought I might have met you out there in Las Vegas for CES, but we missed you, but it's okay. Let me see. Revis is getting the big head, as they say. Yeah, I think that Sexy Man song was getting to me a little bit too much. I think we may have to scale him back a little bit, but I'm gonna give him a couple more weeks and see how he does. And if not, we're gonna have to find him a new theme song, all right, and let him build that one back up. All right, Charente, CES. Any key takeaways for you before we start showcasing products from CES? Any key takeaways for you that you saw that made you say, wow, I did not see this coming. This is very interesting. I really need to keep my eye on this.
All of the new devices for diabetes. I did not realize how many people were solutioning for it. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we actually interviewed a couple of them. I was shocked because I thought people were done trying to solve for different apparatuses to make sure people are good, walking and upright and functioning. So I thought that was pretty neat, and that was on my radar. The semi trucks were, and they still need a person to drive in them. So Revis, your job is secure, sir. And
Momentarily,
I could
momentarily.
momentarily, but I can also say is the flying car. I thought that was just a gimmick with AI, if that makes any sense. Like you start seeing stuff and you're like, that doesn't look real. So I was actually surprised that that actually was true and it wasn't just a fluke.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Well, speaking of glucose and you said what kind of devices did you say?
It was multiple devices. If I'm not mistaken, one was by Stello and the other one was by, it starts
Skosh.
with an S too.
Skosh, yeah.
Skosh.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead. This is what we're going to do. We really don't have a real system here. We just have a few videos that however many that we can get out on today's show, we're going to air. And then we'll let you guys talk about them. Let us know what you think. We're just saying, hey, this is the technology. We want to put it out there in front of you. And Tallboy's thought process as far as going out to CES is we know that they have the prototypes. We know that they have the cool tech that's coming out or that's futuristic, but we wanted to find products that made sense for you and your family and your colleagues, right? Your friends and all of that, right? So we wanted to find products that you could use today or that you could use in the near future. So these are the products that are not going to probably get heavily promoted. These are the products that you probably are going to say, wow, I didn't even know I need this in my life. So without further ado, we're going to introduce our first product, Stello. And they were at a private event. And here we go. Stello. Here they go.
All right, Stello, what is it and how does it help the average user?
Yeah, so Stello is the first over-the-counter glucose biosensor available in the U.S. It's designed for those with prediabetes, type 2, or who are at risk for it, those who are not on insulin. So what it is, it's a small little wearable that you wear on the back of your upper arm. You use this little applicator device right here, pop it onto the back of your arm, press the button, and this small little wearable comes out. It lasts for 15 days, and it connects to an app on your smartphone. And what it does is it sends your glucose readings to your smartphone every 15 minutes. So you can see how your glucose is trending throughout the day and how things like food, sleep, stress might affect it.
So one of the cool things is you don't have to have diabetes. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Stello is designed, it's indicated for use for those who are 18 or older who are not on insulin in the U.S., and it's available over the counter, which means you don't need a prescription for it. So anyone can buy it online at stello.com. So it's really available for those who are just looking to become also more aware of their glucose health overall.
For the person that never heard of some type of technology like this, why should they look into this?
Yeah, so I think, how your glucose impacts your overall health is a really big topic right now. So you can see things, how food, different meals throughout the day, how it's really impacting your glucose levels. There's other tests, like A1C, where you might get it, just a point in time. But with a glucose monitor or biosensor like this, you can really see, throughout the day in real time how your glucose is trending and make more informed decisions to change your lifestyle based on that.
Tell people why Stello should be the brand for them, because there's other competitors out there. But why should they go with Stello?
Yeah. So the Stello app is really designed for features for those, who, again, are at risk for prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, to really give them that information that they need. So Stello connects to both your iPhone and Android phones as well. And it really provides the information in a concise, clear way where you can make those real-time informed decisions and become educated on how, what glucose is and how it is affecting your body.
And this is available on Android and iOS?
Yes, Android and iOS.
The price point for the Stello applicator is how much?
So it's $99 for 1 month supply. So 2 sensors, they last 15 days each. Or with our subscription, it's $89 a month.
So there is a subscription to this,
yes.
And the subscription sends out how many? So
you can decide your subscription length on there. So it's $89 per month based on your subscription.
And they send 2 boxes every month?
Yes. So the automatic renewal fulfillment. Yeah.
All right. And the website one more time.
The website is stello.com.
There it is.
All right, guys, that's Stello. What did you think of that? This is for somebody who does not have diabetes that would like to check, make sure that their glucose levels are okay, making sure that they're protected, making sure that they don't have any health concerns. This is that opportunity for you to say, hey, no need to get pricked. Give you a 2-week supply. I think the one applicator is a 2 weeks, 15 days. So basically $89, whatever she said it was for the subscription. So you're getting a month supply every month. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know. Do you think that this is something that you could see yourself using? Let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Here's the thoughts right here. You type in your thoughts, whatever you think. What do you think? Someone says, I don't know if I would use this. Charente is like,
That was me.
You have to do this more than one time. I'm ready to invest in this for my clients. I care for, says Shirley. That's pretty pricey. But for somebody who needs this, this could be something that could be very, I guess, useful. Or it could be a use case for somebody, shall we say. I don't think I would start off with that. I would get a cheaper alternative. Okay. Well,
I like that. I like that a lot. That makes sense, Tallboy. Because I'm going to give my little 2 cents. They don't matter, but I'm going to give them anyway. I wouldn't choose this as a first option. I'd rather prick my finger than stick an apparatus on my body to keep doing it over and over and over again. But I know that there are some people that they just want a one and go, like put it on and call it a day.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Stello, what is it, and
I
how
meant to
does it
mute that,
help?
but all right. Well,
help the
we'll
average
stop that
user?
there,
Yeah,
and
so
I thought I
Stello
had
is the
muted
first
that.
over-the-counter.
So yeah, you guys said these are your thoughts. So let us know in real time. This is where we're going with it. So we can go straight into Skosh, or would you want to go in a different direction?
Let's shake it up just a little bit. Let's get a Maze.
Do what again?
Do we have a Maze Fit? I don't know if that was available.
No, I do not have it yet. Give me a moment. I knew you were gonna find a video that I did not.
Hey, I'm good. I was like, what in the repository can I bother him about? Okay, I'm messing with you.
and you definitely
so let me
did
think.
it. All right, so here's your options, and I'm sorry, guys. It's been a lot of moving parts today. A lot of moving parts. We have Skosh, we have Swan, we have Even Flow, we have Jamcorder, SkyTed, Monixer, and that's it right now.
Let's go and let's learn something. Let's go with Monixer.
Monixer. All right. So if you have kids, or if you know somebody that may be in college, and we're talking about anywhere from pre-K all the way up until college, or even a toddler, Let's help them with their memorization skills. Monic, sir. Lab Tech Show. Tallboy, we're live at CES Unveiled. I have a question for you. Do your kids, your scholars, have a problem with retaining information? Do they have a hard time taking tests and quizzes? Well, we found a product here called Monixer, and my man, Harry Yoshikawa, I said it right, Yoshikawa, he has a software here that is not only an app that will help you retain that information, they've been nominated and actually awarded the CES 2025 Innovation Award. Monixer, Harry, tell us all about it. What does it do?
So if your kids have problem retaining information from the classroom or any kind of educational institution, let us know. This app is an AI that helps you to remember any type of information you've learned. What it does is it will give you a quizzes, and it's adaptive based on your memory retention status. So let's say you have to answer a geography question right here, and then you make a mistake. That's fine. And then the next question, you keep on going. You got it right. That's great. And then right now, what this is doing is it's calculating your memorization status, right? And as you keep going with the question, it will throw back the questions that you've made mistakes previously, and then give you an extra hint so that you can remember those informations.
Hold up. So when you say extra hint, what do you mean? Because I got the question wrong because I just happened to press where's the driest place on Earth excluding Antarctica. I'm just going to pick one, and I'm going to say the Arabian Middle East. All right. So I got it wrong.
Yeah.
So now it goes on to the next question.
Yep.
So then you pick which country is home
To Matterhorn, that's Switzerland.
Okay, so you got it right. So
yeah, and then you keep on going, just keep on going,
and
then
what happens is it circles back around
Yes.
and it gives you a better chance to retain.
wrist. So what it does is if you keep on going, I think,
You keep on going.
yep, just like that, and then you'll see soon. There you go, you see it.
So it gives you about 4 or 5 other questions, but then it brings it back the same question
Yes.
with less answers to help
Exact-
you retain that information.
Exactly. So
Okay.
when the question is too hard, your kids can't remember that information. Sometimes your kids just go, you know what, this is too hard for me. I'm just going to give it up. That's the problem. So it reduces the multiple question, and then so kids can actually remember what that question was. Well, I got it wrong this time, but you keep on going. And then sometimes it will give you extra hint by giving you like extra pictures, and sometimes it will give you enhance those keywords in the question so that the kids can remember better.
So when you say kids, who is this designed for? Are we talking about kindergartners? Are we talking about pre-toddlers? Are we talking about high school students? Who is this designed for?
Yeah, it's basically designed for everybody, but this particular app right now I'm showing you, it's for elementary school kids and above,
Okay.
all the way to like adult education, right?
Okay.
And then we also have an app for like kindergarten kids. This is currently in Japanese, unfortunately, but if you want to learn Japanese, you can also use this app called Monoxer Junior. It's right there. It uses the same algorithm, but basically the key difference is that it has a better UI for like smaller kids. So if you answer like questions, it will give you like, stars to enhance
And that's
kids'
for
learning.
the toddlers.
Yes.
Okay.
That's for
How
toddlers.
much does this cost?
So for toddlers, it's actually free. You can go to the App Store, just download it. You can use it right
This
away.
is Android and Apple?
Yes.
Okay. And the App Store, you're looking for Monixer, right? That's
Yes,
what
you're
we're
looking for Monixer.
Now, if it's for somebody that's
Like elementary school and above.
elementary and up,
Yeah.
how much is that?
It's going to be $20 per user per month. And then it's mainly used by school or educational institutions. So if you're like educator running the educational institution, you go ahead, look it up. You can give us inquiry. We can give you, a deal also if you have many kids who's using it.
So this is great for parents that homeschool kids or educational institutions.
Yes, they can both use it.
All right, so look in this camera right here.
Yep.
Tell everybody why they should rock with Monixer.
Okay, so I know you guys go through the same classroom using the same textbook, but some people have better performance than you. It's not because you're stupid or anything, because you have you're not still used to remembering information that you learned. So come to Monoxer, we can help you and enhance your education much better.
So if you're looking for the memory shortcut, Monoxer is the place to go, all right? So Tallboy is here at Unveil, and Harry said, hey, you want your kids to retain the information a lot easier? Scholars, it's time to level up in 2025. Let's go. Lab Tech Show, we're gone. All right, that's Monoxer. What are your thoughts on that one? This is definitely worth $20. It says hit the spot 10:06. Okay, well that's what's up. I'm glad it's worth it. Can adults use it? They said they were designing this for educators and for institutions. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you could reach out to them and ask them how would this work for you. And maybe you can have, I don't know if they put the curriculum inside of the tablet, or you can put the curriculum in there. But maybe this could be great for maybe somebody is doing something in a different field outside of, necessary K through 12 education, if that makes sense.
I love to hear it. All I knew is I saw him, I saw the award, and I said, I knew we're onto something. Because I know for me, repetition is key, especially if I want to remember that when something happens, You know how you do the emergency drill so many times, so that when something happens, you remember what to do in an emergency.
Right. That's fair. That's fair. All right. What did she say? She said the fact that it's available for preschool for free is awesome. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I love that. Shirley said something too. She said, I can see its application in homeschooling. Those brats.
Well, I mean, the way these teachers are feeling right now, these parents might end up having to use this. Because I hear a lot of educators are getting fed up. So parents, you might end up, you may say, hey, let me use Monoxer. You never know. You never
Take
know.
a gander. I will say, since we're on the kids, can we even flow?
Yeah, we can even flow. Yes, we can.
Hey, CES, we've been around all day, and now we're at a private event. And if you're looking to have children in the near future, something brilliant is coming, especially when it comes to car seats, because you got to make sure that they're protected at all times, right?
Correct,
And I
yeah.
have Sharon here that's going to tell us all about the Even Flow baby car seat. What's so special about a car seat?
Well, car seats have to be safe not for starters, but what's special about this car seat is, in addition to being safe for baby, it's got sensory soothe technology. So it is the first car seat with the soother integrated into the car seat.
So when you say soother, what does that mean?
Yeah, so we're using lights and sounds on this handle to calm a fussy baby in the car.
Okay. So then what else does it do? Because, I mean, I know you just said it's the first one to have a
soother, yeah.
But you said lights and sound. Tell us more about what else can it do?
Yeah, so it's almost infinite what you can create via the Evenflow app to create custom scenes for any child.
Hold up, a car seat has an app?
It does, yeah.
All right. So how does this app work?
Yeah, so you can go into the Evenflow app via Bluetooth and connect your sensory soothe-enabled car seat and choose between light effects. I'll show you as I do some here. So I can choose a single color light, which I'm going to change.
So we're going to turn it here this way, so that way they can see it. And this is the
that's a
car
good
seat
idea.
right here, right?
Yep.
And then you select whatever color, and then
It's changing there. Yep. And then I can choose palettes of colors. So maybe I want to do something like a rainbow. But then I can also do effects with the colors by selecting here. Sorry, doing it upside down is kind of funny. So this is a campfire effect.
Wow. Okay. So this keeps the baby's attention. So maybe if the baby's crying, it'll stop because it's seeing the lights change.
And it varies by child. An older child may respond better to the lights. A younger child may respond better to the sounds. So you can choose combinations as well.
Okay, so now let me ask you. You said sounds. So
Yep.
tell us, what does the sounds do?
Yeah, so you've got ambient sounds. So a newborn baby is most responsive to white noise.
Mm-hmm.
So you can turn on white noise when you put them into the vehicle to keep them calm, as well as all kinds of nature sounds. You've got lullabies available here as well.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
We do have twinkle, we have all the favorites.
Okay.
We did our research.
Okay.
And then we have entertaining sounds. So we had a 2-year-old girl. She wanted something a little bit more fun. So
Okay.
we've got Old McDonald, we've got Bingo.
B-I-N-G.
Can you imagine them in the back seat? They're gonna start singing.
So mom is like really cool because now she can focus on driving and not have to worry about the baby in the back. Okay, I'm feeling all of this. Okay, so we got sounds, we have lights, and then now there's another feature that allows it easier for the baby for you to put the baby in the car.
Exactly, yeah. So this car seat also has rotation. So you can turn it when the base is installed. You can turn it towards you if you want to take baby out of the car.
So now, instead of reaching into the car like this to put the baby
Right,
in,
exactly.
you literally rotate it, and then you can literally just
Put the baby in and out.
and then rotate it.
And if you can even turn it away from you, sorry, on this slippery tablecloth, because that makes it easier to reach the lever to remove the car seat from the car.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is really sexy and all for a mom or a single dad or maybe even a couple. How much does this cost? Because I mean, you're talking about car seat.
Yeah.
Like, is this expensive?
Kind of hard to believe, but you can get sensory soothe on a car seat for as low as $259.
And it comes with a base?
And it comes with the base, yeah.
Wow.
The rotating base goes up in price a little bit, but the standard base model is $259.
Okay. All right. So you also have another cool product that's for the car.
Yeah.
But then now you have to go grocery shopping, or you got to go to the mall, or you got to go somewhere. We're going to slide over here. Then you have a stroller.
So that's called a travel system. When you buy a combination of the infant car seat and a full stroller, what you don't see here, you also get the toddler seat. So the infant car seat comes out of the car and goes onto the stroller, and it just clicks in place.
And then at the bottom you have where
your
you can
storage basket,
you put diapers, you can put groceries or whatever, or maybe even a few shopping bags up underneath.
And you can still use sensory soothe on the go.
The only thing is missing is some rims.
Look at those fancy bronze rims.
Okay. I'm not knocking it. All right, so $269 for that one.
$259 for the
$259. I'm sorry. And then how much for the stroller?
This one starts at $649.
Starts at $649.
Yeah.
All right. I need to look into that camera right there and tell everyone why Even Flow should be the new toy, the new thing for that newborn baby.
Yeah, because, well, sensory soothe should be the most important thing for a new parent, because if you've ever been driving and there's a baby crying in the back seat, that is a nightmare of a situation. And it is safer for everyone if there's a solution to calm baby in the back.
Now, one quick question that I have. Of course, it fits newborns, but how old can they be? So how old will it be before they outgrow the...
Yeah, it actually goes by fit or weight. So this will go up to 30 pounds.
Up to 30 pounds.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter how long or tall they are, as long as they're under...
Tall matters. You don't want their head... There's some height requirements. You don't want their head going...
Me, I wouldn't be able to get in, but a newborn baby...
Yeah.
All the way up to about a few months.
Yeah.
How many months would you say?
As old as 2 if it's a small child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what's the website once again?
Evenflow.com.
All right. I told you something brilliant is coming, and it's with the Even Flow. Lab Tech Show, Tallboy, Sharon, we're gone.
Thank you.
Even Flow, there you go. So anybody looking to have babies anytime soon, grandbabies, grandparents, this is your opportunity here. This is your opportunity here to spoil your grandbaby and, make life really nice for them. So, Even Flow. Your thoughts on that, Charente?
I would say for me, I had to convince him, y'all, to interview them. And I say convince because he's like, are you even going to use this? And I said, yes, I plan to have children. And someone on TikTok, I love them, bless their heart. They're like, having children in your 30s is an elite experience because you have the finances that you need to be able to get the additional assistance because you've been saving up to have a child. And I was like, this is one of those save up moments. I'm excited.
Well, I did not argue with you. I was like, I don't see a use case for this, but for the audience, because most of the audience members already have children, shall we say? But they do have grandbabies, and they do like to spoil their grandbabies. So I'm not knocking it. So we definitely embraced it, and the fact that it has an app. And the cool thing that I liked about the car seat is that it turns. So instead of you like leaning over, you could actually turn the car seat towards the door, and then you can place the baby inside. I thought that that was pretty cool. I thought that was definitely innovative and definitely different because I've never seen that type of technology before. And the fact that the car seat has an app, that itself is some next level stuff. So I'm definitely impressed off of that. So my question to you guys, what do you guys think of Even Flow? One, this is great. Two, too expensive. Three, I definitely will get the baby. It will definitely get the baby's attention. Four, I know someone who could benefit from this. Or five, does the tech really work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know. Let us know. All right. Let me see. What are people saying? Because I heard somebody saying that I was singing. Let me see. Not talk.
Oh, I did that. I said
Oh,
that.
you being petty over here. Okay, I see you over
Petty
here.
Anna. Anna with the pet. I
Petty.
didn't know you sang.
Oh, petty
I was
Anna.
being
Okay.
security, and I was like, I didn't know he was singing.
Oh,
Had no
okay.
idea.
Well, I know a few.
Hmm.
I know a few songs here or there. That's it.
Okay, because I was like, look at tall boy. I didn't know. I didn't know he could flow
Okay.
like that.
Someone said it's too expensive. Who said that? Sheila Baker said, I don't know
Sheila,
about
and that's actually very fair. A lot of the new baby stuff is super super expensive. Something that we did an interview for was something from Bosch, and it literally is a crib that does all the biometrics of your child. It's kind of wild. And I know that's a pretty penny. So I
Well,
hear
how
you,
much
Sheila.
I guess my question is how much on average, because I don't know this. On average, how much are car seats?
So car seats are in the range, from my knowledge, to around $300. I know for me, I'm not Facebook marketplace girly, so I'll go on there and get it for like 25. I don't mind getting used. I'll clean it, but at the same time, I also don't mind getting a Lamborghini, as in this is a Lamborghini because you're spending like almost $1,000.
Well,
Mhm.
she said
Mhm.
259, 269 or 259 for a car seat. Is that
I don't trust it because taxes. I might see something else on the website. Like, I know
the
my shopping
upsells?
habits, sir.
The upsells. Okay, I got.
I
Hey,
will get a upsell.
well, hey, look, I was trying to see if we can get you to get one, but now that you over there talking about looking for the, I don't know. Look,
I'm eventually going to get one because, like I said, I don't mind putting money behind investments. I'm investing in the child's life. I'm investing in them being okay with their sensing. I'm investing in helping them through a tough moment when they start crying.
okay.
So I don't see anything wrong with it.
So my
But I
thing
think we
is
have more
this:
stuff.
for the
What?
peace of mind of a baby not crying, and you can literally while the baby is crying, and you can open up your app and you can play a song, or you can make it change colors and capture that baby's attention to stop him crying. I think that it's worth an extra couple of dollars now that you had me
It
do the
is.
interview. So I mean,
It is.
you
Mm-hmm.
could be in the car with a crying baby, and you like, I don't even want to hear a crying baby on the plane. So I mean, if you're in the car and we don't know how long that destination is, all right.
In the
This,
name. I
I,
can say this is that I feel like since we're already
crying
talking about
is
protection. Ooh.
crying is part of being a parent. Suck it up. I paid $40 for my grandson's car seat, and that little boy prefers the driver's seat.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. That is, oh, I love kids. Cause like sometimes it's like they don't want the toy, but they want the box that the toy came in. And you're like, why did
Right.
I just spend all that money?
All right. Real briefly, we're gonna switch over to some security real quick, because everybody needs protection, especially for your home. So we're gonna check out a product called Swan.
Lab Tech Show Tallboy, we're live at CES Unveil 2025. Look, are you a homeowner? Do you live in an apartment and you want to make sure you have the maximum security system? I mean, when I say maximum, I'm talking about 4K. I'm talking about long range. I'm talking about to where no one can even get access to you without you knowing first before they even get close. Man, meet Swan. I have the CEO and the publicist, Jennifer and Alex, here to tell us all about it. So first, we got to talk about long range. So Jennifer, tell us all about long range wireless systems.
So we have our Max Ranger 4K system here. As I was telling you earlier, it has the longest, strongest range on the market. So up to 600 meters away, you can see people. So before they even get close to your front door.
Hold up, 600 meters.
Yeah.
Where's six? How far?
We're at about 2,000 feet here. I mean, think of a couple football fields.
So you got 8 acres, you got 5 acres. They can see all of it.
They can see all of it. We
even night range, all of that?
Yeah, at night too, crystal clear. We got the 4K. You're going to see way far. Trust me.
Okay. So tell us, how does it work?
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it is wireless, so you can set it up. It's basically, you got the 2 cameras and the base station. You have the solar panels here, so you really never have to worry about charging it as long as you have it outside in the sun. It stays great. And it's also on the Halo 900 megahertz, which I was telling you about. So you don't have to worry about the typical Wi-Fi. We have all these products in this room right now, right? Aiming for Wi-Fi, but we have no glitches. We have perfect clear picture right now.
So the base station is in the home, but the cameras, the base station would be in the home, but the cameras will be out on the garage, in the front of the house, behind the house.
So we've got one up there, and we've got one all the way across the conference floor right now, and you can see how it's like perfect clear picture here.
Wow.
So if you told me you have 8 acres of land, you could put one all the way on your front post, right before people even come in your gate. And you'll be seeing it on your phone in the Swan app, notifications. You'll be able to see.
The videographer has 8 acres. I'm not balling like him.
He has 8 acres. Well,
I got you. Okay, so how much does
you gotta
something
go to his house if you want security.
Well, he'll see me before I even pull up, and I'm so tall, right? So how much does something like this retail for?
This one's $549, and this one is $349. This is the mini version.
Okay, so how many acres or how many meters will this go?
So this is still pretty far. This is about half the range of this one. So you got 300 meters, 1,000 feet.
Gotcha. All right, now we're going to switch to now you have the long range wireless systems, but now I got the CEO over here, Alex. And this is my man right here because he's got an Australian voice, right? Yeah. And so
I said you couldn't miss him.
He's got this doorbell system that does AI. So you guys know the other brand that everyone loves? Well, this one is supposed to outshine that one because it's 4K. And he's got to tell you about the AI capabilities. So tell them all about it, Alex.
Yeah, so our cameras are able to naturally speak to people at the door. They can, they know the context of any conversation, which means the address, who lives at the home, where the package left, and also the type of demeanor that the consumer wants the doorbell to have. And it will speak in any language, 100 languages dynamically. It'll hold a conversation. It'll receive visitors. It'll receive your packages, emergencies, and even innocuous, trick-or-treaters or things like that. So it's an amazing bit of technology that can protect your home.
So let me get this right. If I speak English and somebody else speaks Spanish and they walk up to the door and start speaking Spanish, it will automatically detect that?
Absolutely. And respond in Spanish.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
And this is all AI?
Yes. And all fee-free. There's no subscription required. It does it out of the box, and you can get yours right now.
No subscription? No fees?
No fees.
No fees.
And it automatically does all of this?
Correct.
So you got the length, strength, and no fees.
Yeah.
The length, the strength, and no fees?
Yes.
Okay, so how much does something like this retail for? Because people are probably like, I like this doorbell.
So we've got 2 variants. If you want to grab them, Best Buy has them. So the 4K variant, it's the only 4K doorbell in the market, retails for $199. If you want the Evo base, it's like a 2K variant. It's about $149.
Okay, so AI capabilities, no fees.
Yep.
Any other features that it does?
4K. is the key because there's no others that do that. If you want to
that
detail,
means you can see the pimples on that face, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. They can see the pimples on the face.
And for the video guy with the 8 acres, he's going to get the new one that's coming out.
and so there's one just about to come out. It's a super durable, long-range version, metal construction, like an intercom, 1,000 feet from the house. So if you want someone to ring a doorbell and you have a gate or a gated community or a gated property, clearly you can't have a doorbell at your door because they can't get to your door. But what you can do, because we have the long-range technology, you can get this doorbell way out there. This is the Max Ranger technology doorbell, about to launch in May this year.
You're the CEO of this company. I need you to look into this camera right here.
Yeah.
Because people are not familiar with Swan.
Sure.
Tell them why they should rock with Swan.
37-year-old heritage. We created and founded this DIY category so long ago, and we're about to revolutionize it again by having the longest range wireless, know before it's too late, anywhere, through boundaries and walls. And once you do know, do something about it. The devices will actively prevent dangerous events and do all the nice things for you, like getting your packages, receiving your packages and your visitors, all from Swan.
So Jennifer and Alex have told you why. Now is your opportunity to get right and be that Swan. It's the Lab Tech Show. We're out.
I hear.
All right, Charente, what'd you think of Swan?
I want to fly. I think swans fly. No, I'm being serious. They said no subscription. Like,
I think
that is
all of us-
music to my ears.
I think all of us were very impressed. Revis called me the other day and said, "Do you think we can get a Swan?" Solo was like, "Hey man, I need a Swan," and I'm like, "Hey, I need that video doorbell. I like that AI capabilities of it being able to speak multiple languages, and it can have a conversation with them in the actual language." So I think out of all the products that we interviewed, this would be in my top 5. I said top 5.
I can
didn't say
concur.
3. I didn't say
I
top
said
3, but top 5.
and that's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
said I can concur. I
Yeah,
can concur.
my top 5. I think they have something here. All right, guys, real quickly, we gotta pay some bills here. Please support the show. It does cost to make all this stuff come together. So support us however you can. All right. TheLabTechShow.com. Feel free to check us out if you have a tech product. If you know someone that has a tech product, feel free to go over to LabTechShow.com to learn more. Live streaming production. Are you interested in having a live show similar to this one? Go to YourLiveProduction.com. Tallboy.us. Come on now. You know we do video production. We do video editing. We make it happen, all right? Don't forget that we're on Spotify and YouTube podcasts at The Lab Tech Show. And we're also on Amazon and Roku TV. Search TVE Media. Don't forget that you can always support us, whether it's small or a huge donation on Cash App or PayPal. And don't forget, think big, think tall boy. Think big, believe in God. Think tall, the sky's the limit. Think tall boy, because he said so, and he's doing it. It's the Lab Tech Show. Tall boy, we here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully you guys have subscribed. I'm pretty sure you know a lot of returners, but maybe the people that are watching may have sent a text message out to a few people and to help us build this channel up. All right, that's what we're looking to do. We have time for one more. We could do this all night, but we're not going to do that because we like to stay as close to this as to a schedule as possible. And Charente got in on the interviewing skill set too. Not to say that she can't do it, but she can do it, and she did a phenomenal job. And last year you went to CES. What was your CES experience like last year?
Last year I went for a different purpose. The purpose I was going for was one, you kept talking about CES and I was like, what is this? I want to understand this. I love tech and I've heard of this, so I'm going to try it. So I went, I had a lot of fun, lots of walking, and I realized if I was going to do CES again, I needed to work on my walking and talking skills. So I did that. Nap show, all the in-betweens. And I can say the difference between last CES and this CES. One, I lasted more days than last CES. And in addition to that, I was really excited to spend time learning it from the media side of things. You never know what you don't know until you experience it. And also, the Venetian, I now understand how it works because I got lost a couple of times. But now I know, and that's not going to happen again. But I can say it was a great experience and it was different and I had a lot of fun and we're completely taken care of almost every night when it came to food. So yeah, great time to be alive. CES 2025. Hmm.
So I guess my question is now you got a chance to hang out with me. You got to see it from a different perspective. What was your thoughts on that?
I can say is that y'all, I called him earlier today and I talked to him and I almost started crying and I told him I'm not going to cry because I don't think you guys realize how much he has to do to bring the show together, to walk as much as we had to do, lugging equipment. And mind you, yes, we're a 4-person team, but that's still a lot of equipment to have and then multiple camera setups, making sure people don't walk into the shot, making sure mics are working. We even had a moment where our mics switched. Like it was a lot. And then to come back home, I'm thinking we can rest. No, we have to edit, edit, edit. Now go live, and and then I already know how much it takes for him to do a live show. So my respect level. I already respected Tallboy, but it went like even higher, like Mount Everest, because it's a lot of work to do this and sometimes it doesn't feel like there's a payout. And so we get the comment saying, like from Revis, I see what you're talking about. It's here now. That was like that was a win for you, but it also was a win for me because I know I am that person in my family. What's the newest tech? I'm the one that they go to ask me that question. So I can say, bro, I respect you a whole lot more. You are a riot. He brings the life to the party everywhere he goes, even when he is bone tired. Hmm.
But I am a different person when I'm in work mode. So
Oh, that I'm not concerned. I know how you is during work mode. I ain't
no,
worried
but
about
the
work mode,
audience
tall
doesn't
boy.
know that. I mean, they see this relaxed side, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of moving parts. So I'm not a nice person if something goes wrong, and I'm not a nice person if you don't do what you say you're going to do. But I mean, if and we already know things are not going to always be what they're going to be. But and you have to adapt, right?
Wait a minute, pause. I'm gonna have to fix that statement. You are a kind person, and I let me say what I mean by that. There's opportunities for Tallboy to go off, like, and rightfully so, justified so. He didn't. He chose kindness. That's why I was like, I don't know what you mean by mean. Maybe your thoughts are mean, but how you demonstrate is different than how you think, if that makes any sense. I'm just
You
being
got to really
honest.
now, like I said, CES is the Super Bowl, and you got to do whatever it takes to come out with a win. And a lot of people
Hmm.
don't understand what that means. And it does not mean that just because you're in charge or you're the boss that you have to be forceful, because at the end of the day, the goal is to get the content because the people want to see what's new, what's innovative, right? So, so if I do go off, you must have really done something really, really foul for me to just do that. But I have 96 hours to get as much content as I can because if not, you got to wait another year. And who wants to wait another year when you were right there in front of them? And in the coming weeks, you'll see some
Hmm.
companies that I met last year and I didn't take advantage or seize the opportunity, but this year I did. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on that because I don't want people thinking that I'm some butthole and I'm not a fair guy. And
No, you
I
are
want people.
fair. You're very fair, and I'll also say this for the haters in the back, because I gotta talk to you directly. I'm gonna look at the camera
Hold
directly.
on, no, 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 no. Let
Lee?
me get you on the screen. Hold on, let
Oh,
me get
solo,
you up.
solo.
Huh?
Okay, I'll
Let
be
me.
solo for a moment. Thank you. Leave Tallboy alone, respectfully. Like legit, like it. Unless you paying his bills, say nothing, nothing at all. Don't mess with the man. You have a question about tech? He will help you. If you're not available when he's available, I can't help you. Please don't call him on Wednesdays. Please, for the sake of me and him, don't call him on Wednesdays. Okay. But like I said, leave him be. You know exactly what I mean. Wednesdays are a bad day for Tallboy because this show takes a lot. We have been working since 1 a.m. my time, and I have had to have coffee to be awake right now. And I have a W-2 job, and I'm fully there too. So it's been a lot. But I can say is that leave Tallboy alone. Okay, I'm done.
Well, with all that being said, Charente had a chance to do her thing. And I don't know anything about music. That's not really my play. But there's a company out there, and I know Awesome Fun Things is watching this video. He's the only piano player that I know. And when I heard or when I saw this, I was not interested when the lady came up to me because I have a policy. But it was an older lady. It was the guy's mom. He walks up on me. She walks up on me and says, "Please, will you come over and see my son's product?" And I respectfully say, we don't have the time. I kind of push them off on Solo or Charente or Revis and let them nicely say it. But for whatever reason, Solo told me to go a different direction. But I said, hey, I'm going to see what this lady has to say. And the product was actually worth stopping by. So to this company's, the CEO's mom, thank you for having me come over. To the CEO, if you watch this video, you owe your mom dinner because I normally don't do this. And as I was talking to him, I was preparing to do the interview, and Charente said, "Tallboy, I got this." And I said, "You know what? Respectfully, you got it." So without further ado, Charente, this is your video.
Welcome back to the Lab Tech Show. We're here at CES with Jamcorder, and I am so excited to share this with you. As a fellow music lover, I know that you're going to be very interested in the world's first automatic recorder. So can you please tell me first, what's your name and what is this amazing product?
Sure. So Jamcorder is a product I've worked on 3 years. I've always wanted it. It's a transformative new way to record your piano. It's set it and forget it. You never need to hit record. So even when the app is off, even if you don't have an iPad, as soon as you start playing, and you're like, oh, that was pretty good. You just open the app, and it syncs with what you played. And that's what I just played. So it's perfect for people that like to mess around. Maybe they're learning. It tracks how much you play. You know exactly how many hours you played. And with the touch of a button, you can also share your recordings with friends. It sends it as a video. It sends it as an audio, whatever you can think. And it even sends it as MIDI, so you can integrate it into existing software with all the notes. If you're a musician and you really want to do something fancy, you can just export your raw notes that you played and do something really fancy with it. So it really scales to all levels.
So for me, I'm thinking of use cases of who it will be the target audience. First, I think about the church and the organ player and how they're always having a freestyle, and they might not know what they're always playing, and they can actually look back at it. And then I'm also thinking about the college student that's learning how to play piano, the one that's going to piano lessons all the time, but don't know what they're doing. They're better at freestyle than they are actually at learning it. Would something like this actually help those people?
It's perfect. If you're trying to get better at playing, it's perfect for people that are just learning, or maybe I find it incredibly motivational. Just normally when you're playing piano, you play and then it's kind of gone forever. Yeah. You get better, but you don't really have something to show for it. And with this, every time you play, you have something to show for what you played. You have the notes ticking up. It tracks actually how many notes you play, which is kind of crazy. My brother, he has 800,000 notes played since I gave him one. 45 hours is like kind of a crazy number, 800,000. So it's like a motivational. You know how much you play, and if you play something great, you get to hear it multiple times. So you get to enjoy that great song that you played a few more times. And if it's really great, you could add it to your library, send it to a friend. It's motivational for anyone that plays piano.
I absolutely love it because I can just think of John Batiste, that prodigy, and just hearing him on piano. I would love to be able to get something like this from him and be like, oh, this is what I played because of how amazing it is. And we look to him. But sometimes he doesn't capture all his notes. So
Right.
this will be a really use case when it comes to being able to emulate your actual artist, as well as band directors being able to actually have more music for marching band, parades, and all the in-betweens, because they finally have the music that they can recompose.
Right.
So I'm loving this. How much is something like this?
It's pretty affordable. It's $99 at jamcorder.com.
Wait, $99 annually, monthly, 99 what?
That's a one-time, lifetime cost. There are no subscriptions. There's no cloud. It's a standalone device. You don't even need the app, but I highly recommend it. But the app is free too. So you just get the device for 99 bucks, lasts your whole life. It'll record your whole life. And then the app as well is free. So just a 99 one-time cost.
I absolutely love this. So my question to you is, can you play us something, or do you have someone that can play us something?
I mean, I can play.
Can you play us something?
Sure. I have nothing preferred.
Not us not being able to hear nothing.
That's a pretty simple one.
I love that, because you can also send that to your piano teacher and show them as well.
Here we go, what I just played. So you can just scroll back at any time. And you get to all your mistakes too. So you get to go back and see what you could have improved.
I absolutely love this, from the teacher aspect and the fact that you can capture everything that you play without ever really taking the time to think, I have to press record.
Right.
That's absolutely amazing, because I know sometimes I just jump into things. A lot of us do.
Right.
And this is going to help us jump in, but automatically do it, so it works offline too?
Right, it works offline. And it takes that pressure off recording. This is like one of the best things about it. Mm-hmm. When you hit that record button, or when you have people recording you on video, you don't play as well as you normally would, because you have that extra pressure. So when you hit a record button, you never played as well as you should. With this, you don't have the extra pressure. You just get used to it being on. You totally forget about it being there, because it doesn't require your active input. So it gets all your best takes, your organic playing. That's otherwise impossible to capture.
I absolutely love this, from the use cases, the solving of pain points, the connecting the audience to the artist for nowadays. I absolutely love to hear it. So where can people find you?
Yep, jamcorder.com.
I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for interviewing with us today. Y'all, this is Jamcorder here at CES Las Vegas. Thank you for coming to the Lab Tech Show.
Yep, thank you too.
All right, guys, let us know. What do you think of Jamcorder? 1, I had no idea this was possible. 2, the name says it all. 3, the pricing has my attention. 4, I know a few musicians that could use this. Will it work with other musical instruments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of Jamcorder? Charente, you were right there. You had a chance to see it up close. I know the music, the piano was playing, and we did an isolated. You have to explain.
Isolated vocal. So pretty much, I will take full accountability for my oopsie, because I realized it too late, and I was like, you know what? The show must go on. Like, it has to. But yeah, I did an isolated vocal on CapCut with an enhanced voice sound. So it would completely remove the piano. And I was like, I can add it after. And then I was like, this is too much work right now. So I'm done. But I can say is that just a post thing that's behind the scenes, he did let me listen to his brother play. You saw him like briefly come in, and his brother was playing Lift Every Voice and Sing, which if y'all know that song, y'all know that song. It hit my very soul. And it made me very happy. And they thanked me after that interview. They're like, you just knew so much music stuff. And I was like, I'm a musician. And that someone saying, does this work on other instruments? I want to know too. I play clarinet and glockenspiel. So it'll be nice to be able to get my notes recorded, especially when I'm just freestyling and figuring it out. But yeah, that's what I can say.
Well, once again, we all know a few musicians. I know Awesome Fun Things is one. He also has a piano channel on YouTube. I think it's Awesome Piano Things, if I'm correct. So Matt Haas, if you see this video, you see this replay. Jamcorder, if you see this, check out Awesome Piano Things on YouTube. He's an awesome guy. But we also thought that this would be ideal. And like I said, Charente, she literally owned that interview. So, and we had to do it in vertical. So, look, I wasn't even being stubborn. I just said, I'm working with you. So I'm set in my ways, guys, but Charente has learned and has taught me how to say you have to be ready to adapt with the future. So I have to embrace the technology just as much as you have to embrace it, and I'm willing to do it at CES. So there it is. Real briefly, before we get up out of here, what was that last? That was Swan, right? That we did. You guys just saw Swan. Real
We
briefly.
saw
No.
Jamcorder, Swan. We're
Yeah.
backtracking, right?
Yeah. No. Just Swan. We did not do a poll for Swan. Do you think Swan has something? You saw Swan security systems with the 4K doorbell and the wireless cameras. The receiver sits in your house and it can reach all the way up to a couple of football fields. So one, hell yeah, 4K has my attention. Two, I will believe it when I see the reviews. Three, they may end up being better than the competitor. Four, that doorbell has my attention with the AI voices. Or five, not for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know in the comments. What did you think of that Swan video? I definitely would like to get your thoughts on that. And let us know. And as you guys are doing that, I'll line up my next poll question as we wrap up this show, okay? Not that one. Yeah, here we go. The next, oh, well, I messed up. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I jumped the
You
gun
wanna know
too
why?
early.
We got comments. So I'm seeing that there is a couple that were for number 4. I see a couple for that. I see a 3 in there, a
Okay.
1 also.
Okay,
So
hell
people
yeah,
are
4K.
they're
Can you
people are
re-put in
liking
your
it.
yeah? Can you retype your question in? And I'm doing this for a reason. So can you retype your poll number in? I do apologize. Yeah, this doorbell has my attention with the AI voices. Please retype your poll number in. I do apologize. Yeah, so I have another poll question that I'm trying to set up real quick because we showcased 5 products tonight? Is that
We
right?
did,
Okay,
and
so
then we got the other ones. There you go. I
all right.
literally was like, just in case they didn't put their comment back, I was paying attention.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. Is there a tiebreaker? I don't know if there's one or not, but neither here nor there. Look,
Oh wow.
as I've told you guys before, this technology is coming, and it's funny to hear Revis say, I actually saw the truck with my own eyes. No, this technology is here. Whether you like it or not, it is here. You're on camera, Charente. So I'm just letting you know it is here, and it's not waiting on you in 2025. Right now, real briefly, and I don't want to go down this rabbit hole because it's mixed feelings. People do care, people don't care. There's a possibility on Sunday that a major social platform is going to just cease in the United States. And if it does, a lot of the creator economy is going to be affected by it because they're actually doing very well financially on this platform. And no other platform is doing payouts the way they're doing payouts. And YouTube would probably be a number 2 as far as payouts. I may be wrong. It could be 1, it could be 2, but they're the only 2 platforms, which is YouTube and TikTok. And not only if they shut that down, right? That also shuts down the editing software, CapCut, and it also shuts down another app, Lemonade. So if this does go into effect, once again, you got to evolve, you got to adapt, and something else is going to come, and you got to be ready to embrace it. So this AI is here. It's embedded inside of all of, not all, but majority of these tech products. We saw a lot, and for Revis to say he's impressed, that really said something. So because Revis knew nothing about tech, and there's a few other people that have been with me since the start of the lab tech show that were not familiar with tech, and for them to see some of these products actually come into fruition, some of the articles that we showed on the show we're actually meeting them in real time. You'll see some of those interviews as well. We're meeting their teams now, so and they're rolling it out. So I'm just letting you know it's here. There's no embrace it, get left behind. No, you about to get left. Like the Noah's Ark is closed, the door is closing, and we're about to sail. So I pray that you guys are embracing this and you're ready to go. Charente, anything you would like to say?
I'll stay super high level. If you are someone that is getting affected, whether you're a consumer, whether you are a business, or whether you are a content creator, or you're just, hey, I just don't understand why. Yes, TikTok was a big thing for a lot of different people. I just want to let you guys know, I'm going to look at the camera, that you're going to be okay. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to be in denial. It's okay to shift blame, but you cannot stay in those emotional states. You have to move past that. And I can say I'm super, super, super thankful for the TikTok platform, for it was where I started being comfortable with seeing my face and my voice together, like on a social media platform, to then move to YouTube and be here where I have my silver play button and 500,000 subscribers and things that I thought were just a figment of my reality, even though they're on my vision board. And I can say is that I'm thankful. If this really does happen, I am thankful for the time, and I'm also thankful for the foresight to have an automation to automatically move all of my content to Google Drive folders, because you never know what might happen. Because I remember when Drama Fever disappeared. One day the app was there, and the next day it was gone, and they were refunding us back our money. There was no trying to figure out what was on my watch list or anything like that, and it was so abrupt. So I can say is that you are allowed to feel your emotions, breathe, feel, heal, and know that YouTube is a solution. And if you need a little bit of help, I will be teaching a class on January 30th at 4 p.m. And if you go to creatorlife.com/events, you'll be able to sign up. But there I'll actually be teaching how I got my silver play button. And my friends will be teaching how they got to 1 million subscribers. Because we know that as the times shift, we have to shift. And if the knowledge that I have can help you achieve your dreams still and pay the rent, I'm going to help you as much as I can, as fast as I can. And so this week, I'm still going to figure out how I can help my fellow content creators and businesses. If something should happen, there is always a plan B. And so that's what I can say. I love you guys. I loved CES this year. I plan to go back. I probably am going to be going to the NAP show, and I will be definitely going to VidCon because I got to get ready again for CES 2026. I can't lose my chops. I can't lose them. Mm-mm.
All right, so it's real funny that people are saying this. You will still be able to use TikTok as it is on your phone, but not get the updates or be able to download again from the app. So I heard.
So okay, I've been following real time updates. So let me just give you the real time update. Unfortunately, that's not a solution. What they indicated is that they are going to go dark, like what happened in India when they got banned, which means that you're not going to have access to that application, which also means that TikTok shopping is immediately going. Like, you need to get your stuff off the platform because they are not shaking. And the thing is, they said, even if we sold it, we are not selling our algorithm. So you're literally just buying the name, but you're not buying the UI, you're not buying the framework, you're not buying the algorithm. So I would say is that we're really in a, people are holding to standing 10 toes down on business right now. So, and I'll also say, because VPN was a solution until we found out they said they're going to go dark. And that means that's not a solution. So people have migrated to the Red Note app. And then I found out that the Red Note app is probably going to be changing how things are going, which is a Chinese based application. Um, and it became literally number one for the social media within like 2 days. It had a crazy number of downloads. And I can say that even for Lemonade will not be available. ByteDance is underneath this law. It's not just TikTok. It's the parent company. It's the company that owns the companies, which is TikTok, Lemonade, and CapCut. They're all on the docket. And when I said my ears been to the wall, and that's probably why I'm a little tired this week, is I've been literally listening to all updates, fact checking everything that I'm seeing because so much misinformation is coming out, including the fact that Elon Musk was going to buy it. No, he's not. That was actually falsality, and TikTok even said that never occurred. So I don't know why people are spreading false news. So that's what I can say.
And unfortunately, I got till Sunday to get as many of these videos edited as fast as I possibly can because I can edit on my phone. And that means I don't have to sit in front of a computer. And that will literally change the landscape of how we move because now you're going to be positioned at a desk as opposed to trying to say I can be in the car, I can be on a plane, I can be, at the beach, I can be, mobile, I can be on the go. So literally I have till Sunday to try and get as much cranked out as possible so we can continue to keep flowing because if that does go dark, remember CapCut is a subsidiary of ByteDance. And so I will be affected just as much as they will. So that's that there's a lot going on. So with that being said, I do have one more poll. Well, not a poll question. Not sure who's still here, who's still with us, but if you could let us know who do you think had the best product that was showcased tonight, let us know what you think. Who do you think had the best product that was showcased tonight? You had Even Flow, you had Jamcorder, you had Swan, you had Monixer. Who else did we have? Help me out. Who else did we have?
We had Even Flow, we had Monixer. You talked about Scosh, but we never actually watched it. You also had
Stello,
because we started talking about diabetes and the medications and apparatuses.
So we'll save Scosh for next week. But you had Jamcorder, Swan, Even Flow, Monixer, Stello. So who do you think had the best product that was showcased tonight? Let us know in the comments real briefly. Let us know. And in that way, I could take this feedback over to their teams respectfully and just let them know that, hey, people are watching. The goal is to build relationships with these companies so they can come on and so we can build business and do some business with them this year in 2025. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Charente, let them know where they can find you once again. What's the best way to reach you? You said you had a class that you're teaching. Let them know what they need to know.
So for me, if you follow me at Charente Car, that's literally me everywhere you go on Red Note, on Fanbase, on Clapper, on TikTok, I'm everywhere, y'all. I am everywhere because I learned early. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You make sure you diversify your portfolio. So I am everywhere, I also have a podcast called Affirmation Station Show where I help you get aligned in your mind, body, and spirit with affirmations, breathing exercises, EFT tapping, gratitude, and pretty much teaching a masterclass topic of the day. And it's always a fun time, and you can find it on my Charente Car page. I also do gaming, so check that out, and also check the description for the creatorlife.com/events, and Creator Life is spelled CRATORLYFE.com/EVENTS.
And if all else fails, just go to Charente Car. That's it. It's right there on right. Just go to Charente Car right there at the bottom. You see it. Yeah, that's all I can tell you. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Please support the show. Please share the show. Please tell more people. We'll be talking CES 2025 next week. Not sure if Charente is going to be here, Revis, maybe Solo. We don't know. But I'm not even on the screen. Lord help me.
You're not even on the screen. It was me.
Oh, Lord Jesus. She over there like, oh, I hear you. Well, look, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I definitely appreciate your support. As you guys know, I thrive in making a solid production, giving you great content week in, week out. And all I ask is for you guys to please share the show, let other people know what's going on, because this information is here and is not waiting on nobody. So once it's gone and it starts rolling out, they got to just catch up. All right. So with that being said, this is where we're at. It is the Lab Tech Show. Where is my sound effect? Where is he at?
You already know.
Y'all be good, y'all. Y'all have a good week.
Oh, boy.
And pray for me on this editing. Hopefully I can get it all done before, where's my outro? Bye. Hopefully I can get it done by Sunday.
You can do it.